Hello, hello, my lovelies, and welcome. Today we're looking at part 2, Money Games by Ren. All right, we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into this. Let's take a look, guys. I'm really excited. Part 1 was, wow, insane. I loved it. Take a look.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show, America.
Bruh! Okay. I don't think we got called out, guys. We got called out real hard there. Stan, as your just stand-in default all-American dude. I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yikes. Okay. I feel like we just got read a little bit, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I love it.
Time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show, America. Britain split through fickle shit, a government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on.
All right. I personally, since I live in America, I don't have any room or place to talk about Parliament or to criticize it. So I'll just continue criticizing my own. However, I'm sure some issues are probably very similar to some of us Americans and how we feel on certain things. I'm sure there's some similarities there, but all right, let's continue.
Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Wow.
A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies.
I love, okay, hold please. I love that right here, all those who rise through distorted lies. And I love that there is a particular person depicted behind that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You can extrapolate that however you want.
To distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand.
Literally. That is something I think people need to understand. Supply and demand. Clearly there's a low supply of something, high demand for it, so then prices go up, right? Yes. But take into account who is selling these goods and if, they probably want to make a little extra, yeah? But then it gets to a point where it's not just, a little bit extra, Now we're in this situation. No one's coming to save us, okay? No one's coming to save us. I think that's something we all need to understand on a very deep level. No one is coming to save us. No one's coming to help because we have been so awful to so many other countries. No one is going to come help us, okay? And it's going to be one of those, oh yeah, I feel bad for the, people that didn't vote for him, but it wasn't the majority of them, so meh. Ugh. All right. Let's continue.
Step 1, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, got 'em?
Okay. So kind of like what I said. Kind of like what I said. Scarcity, make them rare, and just keep a whole bunch of them in one place. Stockpile it super high until they're rarer than diamonds. And then pop on the scene with your, giant tray full of diamonds and you can start selling them for a ridiculous amount. It's just insane.
Shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, got 'em? If people think that they want 'em, really want 'em, really fucking want 'em, hit 'em like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's Monopoly.
We need to take Greenland. We need to take Panama. We need to take all of these things. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is not, we're not doing 21st century colonialism, but with a past twist. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. I don't want to. But make everybody think that it's the thing that they need, make it scarce, make it expensive, and people just flock. It's insane.
Featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's Monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. Exactly. Because, people with morals who give a shit about other people, people that have a ridiculous amount of money, there's just no way that you were able to gain that amount of wealth without ever doing something even slightly shady. Okay? That's something everyone should understand. Okay? There's no way that you get that wealthy without compromising your morals, without compromising empathy, without compromising your character. There's just not a way to do it. There just isn't. Okay? Because there's loopholes and things. There's just no way. Okay? If a rich man can keep from paying taxes, he's going to. Okay? It's just how it is. And it's always been that way. And I mean, that's how businesses function. How can I get the most for the least amount of money? That's why, you at your serving job are stuck doing the work of 6 people because they won't hire one other person to help, kind of thing. It's because it's saving them money. I'm not having to pay another person when I got you who will do the job of 6 people. I don't need to hire 6 other people. You're just doing it. And I think my generation and younger have very much woken up to that of they really don't care. So why should I? Why should I care when I'm doing the work of 6 people? You won't hire more. My mental health is, depleting, but I'm also on top of that not making any more money. And even the thought or concept of even bringing up, hey, can I have a raise, is super taboo. Talking about your how much you make at work, that's super taboo. Why? Because you don't want all of us knowing that you're severely underpaying some of us. Maybe.
Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shell?
Expand, expand, expand. It's true. Greenland, Panama, let's take over Mexico. Let's go to war with Canada. Like, fascism 101, guys. Fascism 101. I can't.
Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. On sell stock, sell diamonds.
Sell oil as well. Why just she shells? She shells. Wow. Why just she shells? Expand. This is such a, it just feels like such a like, oh, 1492 kind of vibe. Like, ew.
Expand, expand, clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. On sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the...
Literally, okay. Sell guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rocks, sell water to fish, sell the time to the clock, to a clock. Sell time to a clock. Literally. Like, at what point are they going to start, charging us for air? Like, at what point? Like, because all of our other basic needs, we still have to, you still have to pay for, right? Water, shelter, food. So, I know the U.S. doesn't see certain things as basic human rights. So, at what point is air not a basic human right anymore, It's insane. It's insane. Oh, yeah, we have a massive gun problem. Are we going to do anything about it? No, we're just going to sell more because that'll fix it, Oh, yes, let's sell stocks because, that went so well, losing, $10.5 trillion in that, just gone. Not literally gone, it just changed hands, but like gone. Diamonds, and then, we found out all those, a whole bunch of diamonds were, like blood diamonds. That's bad. Not good. Not okay. So then we started doing like lab-grown diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds, fantastic, great. But, some people are still like, and weird about it. So it's selling water to a fish, literally. Like, why?
Stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain.
Yes.
The storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame.
Yes.
It's easier to blame.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Charlie Chaplin, the first film that he did silent films, and the first film he ever spoke in, it was to, like, speak out against Hitler, essentially. If I'm remembering correctly, obviously, correct me in the comments, but I'm almost positive that's correct.
Blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Yes.
This old money game.
Oh my God. Freaking Scrooge McDuck jumping. Anytime I see Scrooge McDuck and like the money, and he was like swimming in money and things, I think to that Family Guy episode when Peter tries to do the same thing and then he just like breaks all of his bones. That's what it makes me think of. And it's true. Like, are you dumb enough to think that this thing that you have so much of isn't going to hurt you in the end? Especially if you don't like share or use it, to help people. If you're just hoarding all of it and then you go to dive in you know, break all your bones.
This old money game. This old.
Wow, that was great. I loved it. I loved it. We're gonna definitely be doing this in parts. I'm sorry, guys. I know I went off on some tangent here and there. Sorry, I apologize. This was fantastic. It speaks to all the truth. It really does. Like, greed doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anything. It only helps that singular individual, and ultimately, it's going to lead to your downfall and demise. Like, ultimately, that's what happens. But I think, especially right now, this is something that my fellow Americans, we need to get this shit through our heads, okay? Quickly. We need to get this shit through our heads. That was incredible. You guys have not steered me wrong. I will be absolutely listening to part 3 and making a video on that as well. If you guys have any other suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give your girl a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will get off my soapbox, quit chit-chatting, and let you guys get back to your lives. I'll get back to mine. Until the next time I record, I'll see you guys later. Bye.